I'm your Sherpa guide live from Forward Thinking. In fact, I'm not from Forward Thinking today. I'm live from my home in the kitchen where it's freezing cold. Hope you've had a good weekend. Have you had a good weekend? Let me know. Just mention something in the comments about your weekend. Hope it's been good. Hope you spent time with the family. I've actually spent time this weekend digging for a concrete base for a hot tub we're just about to get. And let me tell you, on Saturday, it was blowing an absolute gale, and it was throwing it down with rain, and it was freezing cold, and we spent 6 hours digging about 4 tons of earth, which was mind-blowing. But it's lovely to see you. A quick impromptu live today, and it's always about business growth. It's always about creating a better business, always about transforming your business. And I want to tell you a bit of a story really about a client that I've worked with now for quite a while, and when they came to me, they were really focused on money, and that's what normally happens with clients. They want more revenue, they want more profit, they want more customer wins, because they think that that's the answer to everything. That's the answer to all their pains, all their problems, and it rarely is, But we'll go with it, because business has to survive, it has to succeed. So we need more revenue, we need more profit, we need more customers. But is the answer to focus solely on those things, to create that natural momentum in your business so you keep moving forward? Well, this particular business, they were doing okay. Turnover over £1 million, had a few members of staff, doing some great work in the world, but things weren't going to plan. They'd stagnated, they'd stalled a little bit, and it got a bit like Groundhog Day, doing the same things day after day, turning up, and the boss, the owner, he was just doing the work, doing his job. And when he first came to me, he said, Andy, you can't sell me anything. I'm not buying anything. I'm the best sales guy in the world. I can't be sold. And anyway, after about 45 minutes, he said, I'll go for it. Let's do it. Let's engage with forward thinking. Let's engage with the process, and let's put this framework in to grow the business. So we did that, and we started the work, and I got to understand where he was and where he wanted to be, and we started to map out the framework to develop more business, specific types of business in specific fields, business that was at high margin, that was a big demand for, that didn't take a massive load of effort to actually transact that work. So it was really profitable. So we did all that, and we got to the end of the 8 weeks, and it was brilliant, because at the end of the 8-week course, there's so much clarity, so much focus, so much emotion gone into the plan, and you've got it in front of you, all the steps that you need to grow the business, which is great. But then something interesting happened, because I know the truth behind growth, and I know it's not just focusing on the numbers, it's actually focusing on the people. So once you've got a plan, once you've got this laser guided plan, and you've got some people in your business, the trick is you've got to share this plan with people. And okay, you might go, well, I don't want to share all my financials. Well, why not? Because these people need to know, your people need to know what they're contributing, how they're adding value, and how their work is actually helping move the organisation from where it is now to where it's trying to get to. They need to know that. And how else are we going to measure that? We need to know the revenue, the profit, and the number of customers we're serving. So we started to communicate and publish these details. Then all of a sudden we started to sit down with all the people in the business and to help them understand the part that they played in the growth journey of the organisation. And through that process, people started to see the gaps that they could move into gradually. If they learned more stuff and they developed their skills, they took on more responsibility, they could grow themselves into the role that they wanted to have in the future. And it was amazing, right? And then what happened then, which is not unusual, is that the owner of this particular business said, Andrew, I want you to engage with my team. I want you to bring them into the process. And that's it, right? This is where the key is. The key is all about engagement. It's all about engaging with your people. This isn't about telling them what to do. This is about guiding them. This is about motivating and inspiring your people to the onward journey that's in front of them, the business journey, and helping them understand the part that they play, and also helping them to create and craft their goals, their personal aspirations, and put them down on paper. So you, as their boss, you can help them reach their personal goals and aspirations too, which is amazing. But after all this is said and done, there was a realization, and the realization is this: that if you constantly chase the revenue, the profit, the new customers, and you neglect the communication, you neglect the interaction, you neglect sharing this journey with your team, then you won't get belief. People won't believe in your journey. They won't believe in your business. They'll just turn up and do the job. Because remember when you interviewed them, you formed a contract. If you do this job description satisfactorily, I will pay you at the end of the month. Satisfactory, is that good enough? Is it really good enough? No. We need to create belief. And when you create belief in a business about the onward journey, about the work that we're going to do in this business, then high performance follows. And this is what happened with this particular business, right? Because it got to the point where he said to me, Andrew, it's not just about numbers, is it? And I said, no, it never was. But of course, when people come to me for the first time, it is. It's always about the numbers. They want more. But you focus on it, it never comes. You need an underlying framework that's going to help you attract more customers and bring them in, the right customers. But he said to me, Andrew, it's not just about, and I said, no, it never was. I said, but what is it about? And he said, Andrew, it's about the people. And I know it sounds cheesy and corny, but it is. It's about the people. Because once you've invoiced something, once you've generated the numbers are the past. You can't change them. They're in your P&L, they're on your balance sheet, they're there, they're sat there, it's done. You know, you can't change those, but what you can do is change the behaviour of the people in your business. You can motivate them, you can inspire them, you can guide them to better things. But in order to be able to do that effectively, you need a map. You need a map of the business journey that you're on for the next, 3, 5, even 10 years. This is where this business needs to go. You share the map, you communicate, you help them understand the part that they play. And then every step that you take together, you're taking it together. You know, the purpose of the business becomes the tip of the arrow. You know, what are we in business for? And all the people and all the processes align behind that. Because right now you're probably in a place where it's a bit scattergun. Yeah, we'll take any business, we'll take all the business, we'll take everything we can. It's not the right approach. You need structure, you need a plan, you need a destination, and you need to create belief. Because when you create belief, that's when amazing things happen. High performance comes by proxy. So good story. In that business, let me tell you, that business, I've been working with them for 9 months now. And in 9 months, they've achieved their 1 year goals already. And let me tell you, these weren't small goals. So they were going from something like 1.4 million pounds revenue to 2. They were going from £100,000 profit to 300. And they were going from 65 new customers to 95. Well, they've blown all those 3 goals out of the water totally. They've overachieved in only 9 months. They've got 3 months to go and they're already ahead of their 1 year goals that they set with me. And it's because all this journey was shared with their people. It was shared with everybody. And I played a part in helping to engage with the people, bring them into the process and help them understand that this is a team thing. This is about community. This is about creating a community in your business full of belief, full of high performance and a laser guided focus on the future. So what's the moral to the story is? Don't chase numbers. Engage with your people. Create the journey. Help them understand the part that they play, and everything else will follow. So that's all from me. 8-minute live, done within 10, as promised. And I hope you have a great week. I'm going live again on Wednesday with another story of another business. I hope you can stay tuned for that. And then, as usual, I'll do reflection section on Friday where I pull the week apart, celebrate the successes and also the lessons learned. So have a great week. It's Monday, it's raining, doesn't matter because it's Monday. It's time to go and get some business. It's time to engage your people. It's time to communicate with the world, the journey that you're on. It's time to make a difference. See you all soon.